We celebrated Easter, but it was also a major holiday for pot smokers. Yesterday marked 4/20. That's the day when pot smokers across the country get together, they smoke and consume cannabis. Joining us now from Denver is Ebbu founder Dooma Wendschuh. First of all, Dooma, thanks for coming back on the show. Ebbu, now that is essentially a branding operation, right? I mean, you brand different kinds of marijuana. That's what, and you sell it too. That's what you do, right?
That's correct. We are a manufacturer. And first of all, thank you for having me back on the show, Stuart. I really appreciate it. I think of our company as a distillery. We take a raw product, just like an alcohol distillery takes something like potatoes and turns into vodka. We take cannabis and we turn it into something that is predictable, meaning you know how it's going to make you feel, and reliable, meaning it's going to make you feel the same way every single time.
Now, wait a minute. You take the raw cannabis. The raw cannabis comes into Ebbu. Do you change it, or do you just analyze it and find out what different strains will do for you when you get high on it?
I think anyone could do that sort of analysis, or at least anyone with a good scientific background. What we do is really much more like what a distillery does to grain or to potatoes when they turn into vodka. We do alter the product and make it something that is a completely different category. You don't look at a bottle of vodka and say, that's potato juice. In the same way, we don't want people to look at a product that's made out of Ebbu formulations and say that's marijuana. It's actually something different. It's something new.
Okay. Do you blend different kinds of marijuana together like a brew or a distillery does, or do you actually change the THC content of different kinds of marijuana? How do you do it?
Well, there's a little bit of blending that happens, absolutely, but in truth, what we do is effectively very similar to how they make perfume. We distill the cannabis down into its most basic ingredients, and we're able to rearrange them in ways that can guarantee a consistent product and guarantee a specific feeling when consumers use those products.
You have a brand called Giggly, I think. Is that correct? Giggly.
Giggles, yes.
Giggles, okay. So are you going to guarantee that if someone smokes Giggles, they will giggle? Do you guarantee this?
We can't guarantee it for absolutely everyone, but for most people, most of the time, as we've seen with the trials we've been running, they will have the desired effect. And, you know, this is true with any sort of pharmaceutical, right? If you look at it, people react on sort of a bell curve. There are always going to be outliers, but with anything that affects you psychoactively, most people will have the same response. Look at caffeine. Most people feel energetic. Alcohol, most people have a very similar type of drunk response to using alcohol.
Okay. Can you give me some estimation of how much your business has grown? I'm not sure where you're based. Are you California or are you Colorado? Where are you based?
We're actually right here in Denver, and our business is very young. We're just a startup, and it's been an incredible time to be in this industry.
Sure, just give me an example, if you can, of how much you've grown, because, you know, Colorado's just legalized this stuff.
Absolutely. Well, I think the best example is that we've been raising a seed round of $2 million, and to date we have just raised $1.5 million. So we had something else besides 420 to celebrate this weekend. And in fact, Stuart, we have a debt of gratitude to you, because after I appeared on your show the first time back in February, I received hundreds of emails from fans of the Varney show who want to learn more about Ebbu and our proprietary technology. And in fact, 3 of those individuals turned out to be accredited investors who went on to invest in our company. So Stuart, you and I have never met, but when we do meet, I owe you a glass of champagne, or if we meet here in Colorado, we'll make it an Ebbu.
That was a very good out cue there, young man. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Well, Dooma, thanks very much for being with us. I'm glad we could help you out, so to speak, last time around. Let's see what happens after this interview. But come back again soon, please. We appreciate you being with us. Thanks very much, Dooma.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.